Dinner time. Laughter fills the room. My husband tells a story. Everyone engaged. I pour more water, unnoticed. A simple act, yet it echoes the reality of my marriage. I am here, present physically, but invisible emotionally. My needs, desires, fears, they fade into the background noise of our life together. This invisibility, it's not a sudden storm. It's a slow, creeping fog. It settles gradually, obscuring the connection we once shared. Remember when we used to talk for hours? Now, silence stretches between us, comfortable for him, deafening for me. People see the successful marriage, the happy family, they see the picture we paint for the world. But behind closed doors, a different picture hangs. A portrait of unspoken longing, of quiet desperation. The woman in the picture? That's me. This is not a blame game. No villains here, only victims of circumstance, of unspoken needs, of miscommunication. Yet I find myself asking, how did we arrive at this crossroad where love and silence coexist in an uneasy truce? Silence becomes a shield, protecting not just him from my complaints, but me from further hurt. Easier to swallow my needs than risk another argument, another instance of feeling unheard. This is fine, I tell myself. It's not perfect, but it's fine. And so I adjust, shrink myself to fit the smaller space. My dreams, once vibrant, now muted whispers I no longer dare to voice. Because voicing them means acknowledging the distance between us, and that feels too much like admitting defeat. This silence, however, is a heavy cloak to wear. It stifles, suffocates. The unspoken words fester, turning into resentment, bitterness. A quiet anger simmers beneath the surface of forced smiles and polite conversations. Yet the thought of breaking the silence terrifies me. What if it shatters the fragile peace we've built? What if speaking up pushes us further apart instead of bridging the gap? So, I remain silent, a prisoner of my own making. Our children, oblivious to the undercurrents, add their own melodies to this symphony of silence. Their laughter, their tears, their needs, all require attention, leaving little room for my own. And I, the mother, I am expected to give and give and give. He's not unkind, my husband. He helps, provides, cares in his own way, but it's the emotional labor that's unevenly distributed. The invisible load of managing emotions, smoothing over conflicts, ensuring everyone else's well-being. This imbalance spills over into our relationship. He seeks solace in the peace I provide, unaware of the turmoil it costs me. I crave his presence, his emotional support, but it feels like reaching for a phantom limb. The children, they learn from what they see. They learn that mum's needs are secondary, that her feelings are less important. And I worry, will they carry this legacy of silence and emotional neglect into their own relationships? Is this it then? This quiet existence, this going through the motions of a loving marriage? The question echoes in the hollow spaces of my heart. Is this all I deserve? More importantly, is this all I'm willing to accept? The answers, they evade me. Perhaps there's a compromise I haven't considered, a way to bridge the chasm that has grown between us. Maybe therapy, maybe an honest, heart-to-heart conversation stripped of blame and defensiveness. Or maybe, just maybe, the change needs to come from within me. Finding my voice, reclaiming my needs, setting boundaries. Not to punish him, but to honor myself. To teach my children that silence is not the language of love, and that their mother too deserves to be seen and heard. It's a terrifying prospect, this journey towards self-discovery and authenticity. But the alternative, a life half-lived, a heart perpetually yearning, feels even scarier. Perhaps, just perhaps, there's a brighter future waiting on the other side of silence. A future where love and voice coexist, not in a truce, but in a symphony of understanding and mutual respect.